Hey everyone, welcome back to the sunny side. I'm Sunny, and these are the weekly horoscopes for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, the first three zodiac signs, the signs of spring, for the next week, man, for the week of January 13th to 17th, 2025. It's a full moon week, man. It's a full moon week. And that's the action, man. Okay, here we go. Aries is up. First three signs of spring. If anyone's interested in studying in astrology, especially the way I do astrology, SunnySide astrology, there's a link in the description box to my Udemy course, and you guys get a massive coupon and discount there with the link. All right, that's it. Other than that, tune into the live streams, subscribe to the channels, and let's get at it. Timestamps in the description box. Aries is up. All right, here we go. Hey, Aries. Hey Aries, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. New format today. It's taking me a bit to get into it, but everything is gonna be cool. All right, here we go, Aries. What's your action? Let's see what's going on here. All right, check 1, 2. Just checking the mic. 1, 2. Okay. All right, Aries. Here's your action. Actually, here's the full moon, and it's the week begins on a full moon for all zodiac signs, obviously. So, and this is what it looks like. The sun is going to be up here in Capricorn, and the moon is going to be way down there in Cancer. And this, for everybody, is a full moon. And it's not just it's a special kind of full moon. You'll find in this particular full moon, the moon itself, right, which is your mood and your subconscious and what your subconscious, what you're doing that nobody sees. It's going to be out of control. Whenever the moon is conjunct Mars, people can become a little bit violent, a little bit self-centered, a little bit opinionated, a little bit aggressive. And in addition to that, Mars is already retrograde, so it's kind of going backwards over things. It's Mars, your energy is going over things. In addition to that, Mars is in Cancer, and Mars don't really Cancer. So that's where your energy is right now. So watch out for it. The moon likes it in Cancer, the Mars not so much. Now this is a full moon, so whenever there's a full moon, something's going to be discovered or uncovered. Part of your subconscious comes to light. So for Aries, right, this situation here is going to happen way down at home and way up at work in the office. So that's the juxtaposition, the full moon for the week. So you're supposed to be at work. You're supposed to be very public. Everybody is supposed to see Aries right now. Aries should be very high visibility, very much, I'm Aries, I'm the best, I'm Aries, I'm the best. But something at home is going to be on full display for Aries, and something at home is going to take your attention away from the spotlight out in the world. With Mars down there, you could break something at home, Aries, or you can have an increase in the rent, or break something. Something's gonna happen at home. Maybe there could be an injury to your mother or father, but more than likely Aries probably moving, or they're probably renovating, or it's not renovating, right? This here is kind of the renovating thing. Like Capricorn is kind of renovating to make beautiful. Aries is kind of breaking to make better again. Things are breaking. It's more along the lines of flood. So it's more along the lines of flood. It's more along the lines of your house burned down. It's more along the lines of there's a problem with your house, Aries, and you're forced to move, is what it looks like. All right. The full moon indicates that you didn't really know there's a situation there, right? Until now that you know. And that's the deal with the full moon. You don't necessarily know until you arrive there. And on the full moon, you're like, oh, damn it, man, I guess we are here. In everybody's life. I'm Scorpio, Gemini rising. I'm going through a full moon experience as well. I'll tell you when we get to Scorpio. All right, next. Or maybe I'll tell you in this video when we get to Gemini. All right, so that's the action, Aries. What else is going on? So something about you is going to be on full display, something very public about you, and something about the home. Quite possibly you have to move, and it might be a thing with home insurance or something about the home. Love and money are both behind the scenes right now, and so both love and money are there, Aries. It's there. You just might not see it right now because it's over there somewhere. So someone has a crush on you. You might be in a secret relationship. Maybe your partner has disappeared. It's cheating, and it is cheating in relationships. It is divorce, but it's not necessarily a negative thing happening. In fact, Saturn is the negative thing happening behind the scenes, and it's quite negative for Aries. Aries rising, Aries Mars is in rough shape. Aries Mars is going to be in rough shape for the next year and a half, right? Just keep that in mind. Aries Mars is going to feel, all of Aries energy is going to feel more and more frustrated as the year progresses. So just a heads up on that. Right, Saturn really doesn't like it in Aries. So, but having said all of that, right now, Aries getting blamed for things they didn't do. There might be a legal situation that Aries is involved in. They have to watch out their money. But Venus is cruising in to make it a lot better. So where it was once worse and once like things being taken away in your absence, like when you're at work, everybody throws everything out at home. And when you're at home, someone throws all your stuff out of the office. So wherever you are not, that's where there's a problem, right? It really kind of sucks. You always kind of have to be there and watch your stuff. Otherwise, if you're not there, people are going to just take your stuff or throw your stuff out. And that's kind of what's happening to Aries right now. I know it's a crappy transit, man, but like that's just kind of going through that phase. All right, what else? On the plus side, Venus is there. Like I said, Venus is cruising in. So, like, you have a lot of love and money behind the scenes. Like, there are people lining up to help you. People want to help you, but maybe they don't know where you are right now, or they're doing something else, or you're not, like, addressing this issue. So, there you go, Aries. You got to deal with it. So, love is behind the scenes right now. There is a secret admirer. You might be in a secret relationship. Money is behind the scenes. There's some kind of money coming your way that you don't know about. Make sure it comes to you, right? It's not just that you don't know about it. People might forget to give it to you, right? So be careful with that. Right, with Chiron in the first house, there's a problem with your identity, Aries. Like, people are forgetting your name and messing you up. So if they're hanging out behind the scenes and love and money are supposed to be coming your way, but they don't see you, you're not going to get your money. So be careful. Relationships get significantly better starting next week. So I think that's amazing, man. Relationships for Aries get significantly better starting next week. Significantly better in relationships. Over here, well, actually, Mars is not moving in this direction at all. Mars is actually moving deeper into this direction, and that's going to cause problems at the home. Aries, problems at the home until like February, March, right? End of February, beginning March, you're going to have problems at home. But in the spring, when we arrive in March, you're going to have a lot of fun. Okay, one sec. Next. No, not next. I just have to check the alarm. Back in a sec. All right, guys, here we go. I'm back. Hopefully. Here we go. Let's go. All right, Aries. So what's the action, man? So let's do a quick recap here. So the big energy, the week begins, it commences with a full moon. So everything is on display. For Aries, the display is going to be focused on your career, outside in the world. Like, people are going to notice you when you're outside, right? It's that kind of thing. It's also something is happening at home, and there's a lot of energy at home. Maybe there's a fire. Like, I mean, this kind of, it would indicate more of a flood. For Aries, it indicates more of a flood as opposed to a fire, except there's a thing in here. With Saturn in Pisces, there's a bit of a water drought right now. There are problems with water, but that's for an overview. That's for another video. All right, anything else going on here with Aries? All right, so let's do the planets once again. So Mars and the moon are over here. There's a situation at home for Aries. The sun is way at the top of the chart, so Aries should be very popular and high visibility. Get outside, man. Or if you're like, spend a lot of time on the internet, go to work, man. Be high visibility. People will see you. All right, next. In addition to that, you're thinking about being popular as well. Over here, the Venus and attraction energy, that's behind the scenes. In addition to that, Saturn's there, so you're still getting blamed for things you didn't do, and there's a bit of problems and cheating in relationships and a little bit of divorce. There's Chiron in the first house, so people still having problems with your name, right? Still recognition problems. Over here, the North Node is about to move into here, and that's going to clear up a lot of that problems behind the scenes. So don't worry about it. For where everybody was stealing from you and throwing your stuff in the garbage areas, it's going to get a little better. Over here is problems in relationships for Aries, and that's going to get a little better as well. And that's the deal, man. Aries, you're going to be very giving, right? If you're in the full moon or born with the full moon, you're very much a giver, right? You give into the other person. But that's the deal, man. Aries, get out there, have a lot of fun, be the best. You're on full display. People might come and visit the house, but I don't know if it's going to be a good thing. If you're fighting at home or you have to move or there's a problem at the house. And that's it. But there is a secret relationship. You do have a secret admirer, and money's coming to you. It's just not for another couple of weeks. I wish you the best, Aries. Good luck. Next. Hey Taurus, what's up? Welcome back to the sunny side. I'm Sunny, and I hope you're having an amazing, amazing day, Taurus. Welcome back. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what your horoscope has in store for you. Just reminding you that if you study astrology and you want to know how we do things here on the sunny side or how I do things, there's a link to my class in the description box to my course on Udemy. A bunch of videos, right? Udemy video thing. There's a coupon in the description box. All right, Aries, here we go. Taurus, let's see what your action is. All right, Taurus, watch your driving, man. Watch your driving. Over here, you can see that where Aries was having problems at home, Taurus is going to have problems with cars and communication. So there's a good possibility. So with communication, right? On the negative side, this Mars transit here, and the moon is going to be there, man. So first, the moon is there. So if you have a problem with your car and you don't know about it, you're going to find out about it. If you have a problem with your computer or cell phone, you're going to find out about it. If you have a problem with your brother or sister, you're going to find out about it. If your brother or sister took your car and put a bunch of, you're going to find out a bit about it. If they took your cell phone or they started wearing your clothes, you're going to find out about it. Or if they're talking to your friends, you're going to find out. That's the deal, man. That's the action. On the negative side, for all of that stuff that I said, you might find and in addition to that, the full moon has you giving into these guys. You're giving into your brother. You're giving into your friends, right? Which is okay, man. It's your full moon and you're doing it. That's the way you're doing it. You might okay, so that's the positive, sort of. On the negative side, Taurus, you could be quite argumentative right now. Be careful. You should be quite chatty. You should be in the mood to post a lot on social media. Obviously, you're quite nurturing because Cancer energy resonates quite well with Taurus. You're both nurturing signs. And so that's the deal, Taurus. So like, watch your driving. Make sure you don't break your computer. Make sure you don't drop your cell phone in the toilet. And that's it. Get going. Make sure you don't argue with anyone. But this thing, what I didn't mention to Aries is this transit. When we're talking about starting something like financial astrology, when to start your website or your business or whatever, I usually look for some kind of Moon Mars action. It means you're gonna want to, right? The Moon want to, desire. You're gonna want to do the Mars, which is like put a lot of energy out there for everybody. So Taurus, this is for you in driving. Now you might talk to a lot of people this week, but really it's a good sign if you want to start blogging or Instagramming or making YouTube videos or just reaching out and communicating. It's also a very good time for sales. The only problem is Mars is retrograde, so I don't see any real new sales, but like communicating with people you used to sell to or you used to visit or you used to date, right? A lot of communicating with people from the past right now, Taurus. So like, get out and have some fun, man. Just watch your driving. Mars down there can bring accidents. If Taurus, your Saturn is in Cancer, if anyone's Saturn is in Cancer, but specifically if it's Taurus, your Saturn is in Cancer, you have to watch out for jail time right now. Seriously, Sonny? A jail time, joining the army, going to private school, having your movement restricted, or just straight up smashed in the ass out of your car. So Taurus, watch out. All right, next, what else is going on? Money becomes a lot better in February. Taurus, money becomes significantly way better in February. Just right now, take it easy. If you've been having a lot of goofy, crazy bananas dreams, that's going to pass. You're entering into a new karmic cycle, so deal with that. And down here, if there are problems with your health, they're probably going to pass. And this is going to move over here. The only kind of downside about all of this is that for the next year, Taurus isn't really that lucky in sexy fun time. And they're really not that lucky in creative projects or like children. Or like, I would say start next year, for the full year for Taurus, 2025, you have to watch out for accidental pregnancies, miscarriages. It's more like miscarriage, it's more like miscarriage, abortion, problems with the kids, that kind of crazy stuff. So like kids like being all messed up. So They're going to require your attention. So watch out for all of that stuff, Taurus. And or what represents your children. Like if you have pets that are like your kids, that's the thing. All right, and in addition to that, it's creative projects. You're going to put a lot of energy. You're going to be forced to put a lot of energy redoing all of this creative energy from the past. You might have be completing a lot of creative projects from the past moving forward. And the goal is to move the energy from your creative projects out into the world, into the 11th house, to make your hopes, dreams, aspirations come true, and maybe some kind of thing with the collective. Taurus energy for the next year, you should be super popular, and you should put all of your energy into your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. There's a small possibility Taurus energy might do well in the lottery this week. Do you really think so, Sunny? I think Taurus energy in the second decan, 10 to 12, 10, I think Taurus energy, 10 to say 17 degrees, I think you guys are super lucky and should buy lottery tickets this week. Is it going to be awesome? Well, Saturn is there causing problems. So, I don't know. Maybe it's more of a Keno thing or a bingo thing as opposed to a lottery ticket thing. But, like, I think Taurus could be a little lucky this week. All right. Anything else? Yeah, man. Let's see what's going on. Money gets a lot better in a couple of weeks, right? We all know that. Way over there, something at a distance has Taurus's attention. You might be thinking about traveling. You might be thinking of going back to school. And is that it? Yeah, don't smash up your car. Your dreams are going to get better. Watch your health, but your health problems are going to get better. You're going to spend a year with problems with the kids, accidental pregnancy, miscarriages, but you're about to become very, very popular, especially with the group, Taurus. You're about to become very popular, especially with the group. If you're a Taurus and you're looking for a new job, not this week, right? This week is still travel and education, but starting next week, the week after, Taurus energy is going to start looking for a new job. All right, Taurus, leave it in the comment section. Hey, Sunny, am I going to get a new job? Well, you're going to look for a new job, that's for sure. I wish you the best, Taurus. I super duper wish you the best. It's not only a new job. It's like you're going to put a push into publicity. So, like, my tattoo artist is a Taurus. She and her boyfriend are Tauruses. They're going to, like, she's not looking for a new job, obviously, but she's going to put a lot of energy in publicity. I would guess these guys are going to do tattoo shows and all that kind of stuff in the next couple of months. Or in the next 2 months, right? 2 months arcing through. All right, that's the action, Taurus. I wish you the best. If you're looking for love, you're definitely in a friend's... Taurus, you're in a friend's into lovers transit. So there you go, Taurus. Friends into lovers. You're in a friend's first kind of situation. Good luck. I wish you the best. Maybe buy some lottery tickets. And if anything's stressing out, don't worry about it. Just try not to get pregnant, but don't worry about it. And the money gets better in a couple of weeks. I wish you the best. Next. All right, let's do it. Hey, Gemini, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to the sunny side. Whoop, whoop. All right, what does this full moon mean for you? Check this out. I'm a Gemini rising, right? The full moon is going to, like, shine a light on some part of your life for everyone to see. And for Gemini and Gemini energy, here's the full moon right here, and it's in your finances. And Mars is there, so money should be hemorrhaging the chart for all things Gemini. Gemini risings should be very expensive right now. The Gemini risings, things should be very expensive right now. Watch out. Yeah, watch out. I'm thinking of a girl, but I'm thinking of Viv. Viv, watch out, it's getting expensive. Brandy, if you watch, still watch. Watch out, it's getting expensive. Ellie, watch out, it's getting expensive. A lot of Gemini energy here on the channel. All right, next. So the full moon is going to highlight the finances. And for those who don't know, Tina didn't show up to court this week. So I am definitely on the hook for all that money. So there you go. Thanks, Tina. I wish you the best. Hope you have a nice, long, happy life in jail. So when they catch you. All right, next. Next. So that's the deal. There's a full moon in money for Gemini energy. So Daniela, watch your money. You know, money's already leaving. Now it's also money in money out, right? It's Mars. So it's Mars, not Saturn. But then again, Saturn bestows rewards, right? Whereas Mars just kind of takes and causes heat, right? So it's heat. It's heating up your money section. So there should be a lot of money in. There should be a lot of money out. In addition to that, with the retrograde Mars, it should be exactly what I just went through. Money situation from the past should be resolving itself for a better or for worse. And for me, this particular one was for worse, okay? This one was for worse. So guys, watch out. Up here, the spotlight is on shared resources. So I'm also doing a shared resources thing. So, and that, hopefully, I have to do some banking stuff. Hopefully that's going to work out in the next week and a half. And then I don't really give a shit about anything. I really don't. As it stands, I really don't care about the Tina money. I already had that money saved for a year. Like, I set it aside for Tina before I went to Florida. I don't really care about it. But this money, I very much do care about. The shared resources is the company, is the business money, is the family. It's why I'm here in Toronto right now. So that very much has to come true, has to happen, or else I'm not going to Thailand. So like, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna work out. Oh man, did I tell you guys? Oh, I know this video's not live. Normally I usually sit and laugh with you guys live, but today it's not live. But I'll tell you guys, oh man, I went to the coffee shop. I talked to that really sexy chick at the coffee shop today. Can you believe she just graduated with computer science? I had no idea, man. I had no idea she was a brainer. Cause she's like so pretty, right? Like, I don't know. All right, whatever, man. Can't pretty people be smart? I'm not. Which one? Guess which one? Okay. All right, next, let's get back to work. All right, Gemini, so what's your answer, man? So this full moon's going to kick you in the wallet, Gemini. It's going to hoof you in the dollar sign, so be very careful. We knew it was coming. It's here. After this full moon, Gemini, you don't have to worry about money problems. I know some of you have legal situations. Oh my God, the Trumpster just got out of his legal situation. He's a Gemini. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? For those of you who didn't skip court, there's a good chance you would have been out of your legal situation by right now, like the Trumpster. Oh well, whatever. You live and learn. What else is going on with Gemini? So Gemini, you might feel a little thwarted, right? 2024 was rough. And for some of you, 2025 is going to be rough, right? Saturn is going to continue to square all things Gemini, but it's no longer squaring all things Gemini. As of right now, it's only squaring 15 degrees up to towards 30 degrees. That's an applying aspect until Saturn decides to turn retrograde, and then it's going to do its thing in the summer. But for right now, if you're anything below 15 degrees Gemini, if you're 14 below Gemini, you guys are okay. My stellium ends at 14 degrees Sagittarius, right? It's over here. Except for having to pay all this money next week, I'm okay. I'm out of all the problems. I'm ready to start the new life. I'm ready to move forward. Now, that's me. Now, not all of you, and so my rising is right here and my stellium is over here. But for many of you who have stuff 15 degrees and above later on in Gemini and later on in Sagittarius, you guys are not out of the woods yet. You guys are going to have restrictions in certain areas of your life. If it squares your Venus, you're going to restrict your money. It's going to restrict your love. If it squares your Saturn, you're going to change your life. It's going to take away your old life. If it squares your Mars, you might get violent. You might like go to jail, problems with authority figures. For real, if your Mars is in Gemini or Sagittarius, you might go to jail right now. So, like, be careful, guys. Be careful. If your moon is in Gemini, you're going to be like, if your sun is in Gemini, absolutely everybody. They don't even want to have, like, mean sex with you. They just want to, like, go. So just watch out. So, Gemini, just watch out. No one is out of the woods. 14 degrees and below, you're out of the woods. 15 degrees and above, you still have a ways to go. It's still going to be a rough year for Gemini and Sagittarius. All right, next, what else is going on? On the plus side, Jupiter's not even going to help you. Jupiter's retrograde, so it's not going to help you for another couple. It's not going to even help you for another couple of weeks. But second week of February, in the second week of Jupiter's going to stay here at 12 degrees, by the way, right? So, but in the second week of February, Jupiter finally moves forward, and all Gemini energy will feel a lot better. You'll feel significantly optimistic. You see how I'm feeling a little bit pessimistic and I'm being a little bit of a passive-aggressive Scorpio? It's because Jupiter's retrograde in the first house, man. It's a little bit pessimistic. But once Jupiter, or it could be blindly optimistic and a little bit of a dumbass. But on the plus, yeah, but you know, shortly when Jupiter turns direct, all Gemini energy is going to be blessed. So don't super stress it out. Like stress out the Saturn, but know in advance that a lot of luck and benevolence is coming your way. And in fact, for most Gemini energy, from 12 degrees and above, you're in for your 12-year cycle of luck, right? So whatever happened 12 years ago, expect something like that to repeat. Any success and happiness that happened 12 years ago for Gemini, expect that to repeat. And any kind of nasty nonsense that happened like 27 years ago, right? 27 years ago, 28 years ago, expect that nonsense to repeat. Oh my God, man. What happened 27 years ago? Well, whatever, man. I'm sure something happened. I was hanging out with a couple of dinosaurs, man. I was like smoking weed at this grass hut. The hut wasn't made of grass. It was like you smoke weed in there, so they called it the grass hut. Yeah. Whatever, Sonny. Whatever. All right, Gemini. I wish you the best. I wish you the best. I wish you the best. I met someone recently with a lot of Gemini energy, but I can't remember. It's like, all right, guys, here we go. Anything else for Gemini? No, man, I think you're okay. Watch shared resources. This is money. If you're looking for a career, a new Gemini, get out into the world. When you go out into the world, you're attracting. Venus is at the top of the chart. I know Saturn's there putting the holy smokes in everything and everywhere you go, but like, man, when I went to talk to that girl this morning, sure enough, there was some guy was gonna cock block everything. But like, you know, these are the lessons of Saturn, right? So like, Gemini, be cool with it. Expect Saturn to get in the way, but at the same time, you should really get out there and do your thing. Gemini, go outside into the world and you'll be super successful. Daniela, go to the casino. Ellie, go to the airport. Come to Canada. You know, you got to go outside into the world to do your thing and you'll be very successful. At this time, for the next 2 months for Gemini, if you're looking for a new job, this is the time to get the new job. If you had a court date that you were going to go to, then you should definitely go to it, because right now Venus is making Geminis look very, very favorably in the eyes of authority figures. Authority figures are looking very favorably at Geminis, unless you do say any kind of dumbass, stupid shit. And that's the deal, Gemini. I super, super, super duper wish you the best. I love all of you guys. I really do. Good luck. Good luck. Subscribe to the channel. Take my Udemy course. Next.